But in 2019, he was allegedly killed by one of Durk's homies, and this is the tragic story of how it all went down.
What's up with So Truth Scene? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, ST's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. We have talked about many Chicago cases. However, it's a new case that just hit that involved a high-profile, popular drill rapper's murder that's tied to it with connections to Lil Durk. So before we get into the new news, we got to get caught up to what was going on in 2019, 2020 when the murder of Lil Mister happened. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Lil Mister was a drill legend who was actually Lil Durk's cousin, but in 2019, he was allegedly killed by one of Durk's homies, and this is the tragic story of how it all went down. Lil Mister was raised on the south side of Chicago and started repping the Wooga World set of the GDs when he hopped off the porch. Not much is known about his life before he jumped in the booth and helped kick off the drill wave, but according to people close to the situation, he got active in the trenches early and never really left. Mister was tight with a lot of GDs from a set called Brick Squad, including a rapper named Lil Jojo. Jojo knew Durk from back in the day. They never really had any beef, even though Durk repped the BDs. But that all changed when Durk dropped the track L's Anthem and raps, "You don't fuck with me, then fuck 'em. My own niggas, I don't trust them. Brick Squad, I say fuck 'em. Wooga World with 'em, so fuck 'em." Durk is from Lamron, and their issues with Brick Squad allegedly started over a fight at a local basketball court and escalated till people started dying on both sides. Jojo wasn't even rapping back then, but after he heard the track, he had to respond. Lamron was the BD set that Brick Squad had beef with, but Jojo took the disrespect to another level and dropped the track BDK 300K. He wasn't just taking shots at Durk and Lamron, instead he aired out every BD in the city and rapped, "We stacking, bitch, so you know we cracking trays. Cracking trays? Yeah, bitch, we cracking trays. BDK, BDK, BDK. These niggas claim 300, but we BDK." Then he called Durk out by name and said, "You ain't with the shits, so stop the fucking flexing. Fuck trying to wife a bitch, they out here stretching." Durk say fuck Brick Squad, so I can't wait to catch him. Squeeze his fucking 40, now they got him on a stretcher. Jojo took more shots on the track, I got that sack, and raps. "On the block with the guys, niggas know I keep that 30. Catch an op from the lamb, he gon' catch the whole 30. Man, these niggas, they be talking, they know they ain't about that life. A lot of guns, hella shells, nigga, I'll end your life." And on the straightway with STL, shout out FBG. "My nigga Rico doing hits, you can ask DOD. Niggas bitch clicking up, so it's fuck AMG. Durk a hoe calling phones, saying he don't want no beef. But fuck this rap, I ain't gon' talk. I'ma leave it in the streets." At the same time as homie Jojo was putting pressure on the ops, Lil Mister was popping off in the drill scene too. He dropped the track No Lacking and ran up over 10 million views on YouTube with the video. And he took shots at his own cousin Durk when he released a track like he owned something and said, "Montana keep them guns like Osama. Big 30s knocking down llamas. Lil Durk don't diss again or you a fuckboy. I'ma keep this shit 100. You ain't with this shit, boy." Lil Mister and Jojo linked up in the booth for tracks like Episode and Have It All. Both of them were new to the game, but they was already putting a lot of pressure on the BDs. Jojo also took shots at Durk's homie Lil Reese on I Got That Sack and said, "Catch him in traffic with Lil Reese, man, they gon' feel this mat. BDK, that's my team, and my city got my back. Went to school with these niggas, but that don't mean shit. My nigga Tell knocked him out, you should've seen that shit." Then on September 4th, 2012, Lil Jojo spotted Lil Reese walking down the street and started yelling at him from his whip.
"Hey, Reese, you little bitch! Yeah! Fuck is wrong with you, boy? Hey, I am Brick Squad! Yeah, Brick Squad, boy! Fuck is you talking about, boy? Over you up!"
Reese yelled back that he was gonna kill him.
And I'ma kill him! Hey, Jojo, I'ma kill him!
And just a few hours later, Lil Jojo will be found dead in the street. Jojo went home and posted a video online, and he spent the rest of the day sending shots at Reese on social media. Then around 7:30, he let everyone know exactly where he was at and tweeted, "Laugh my ass off. I'm on 069, stop the fucking flexing." Less than 2 hours after dropping his location, a shooter pulled up and left Jojo dead right where he said he'd be. Reese was brought in for questioning after Jojo died, but never got hit with the charge. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger that night, but Jojo's brother Swag De Niro hopped on Twitter a year later and said, "Even the ops know the motherfucker who took my bro ain't walking this earth no more. Fuck him too." Lil Jojo's death was a huge loss for the GDs, and Brick Squad changed their name to Jojo World to honor his legacy. Mister lost his homie, then he took another loss when he got locked up on a gun charge. He came home in 2016 and hopped back in the booth, but by that time, he already lost all the momentum he built off his early tracks and never ran up the same kind of numbers he did in 2012. He was still putting pressure on the ops though. One day he saw Mimo 600 in the street and tried to chase him down. Mimo ended up crashing his whip trying to get away.
Hey, Mimo, you fast than a motherfucker, man. Joseph Colgan. Yo ass fast, boy.
Then he took off on foot because he claims Lil Mister and his homies had him outnumbered 4-1.
He said, I ran from Lil Mister. Hell yeah, I ran. They was 4 deep in the car.
Mimo allegedly chased Lil Mister down one time too, but they never actually caught up to each other. Mister wasn't just crashing out on the ops though. And a video came out of him fighting his own homie Rico Reckless in a gas station. Rico and Mister was always tight, and Rico says when Mister featured him on the track, I Need a Flat, it was the first time he had his own music popping in the city. But according to Rico,
I love Lil Mister. Like, he's still my son. It's just, he was drinking too much lean, Vlad. Oh my God.
Rico was in New York when Mister was dissing him, but the same day he got back to Chicago, they ran into each other at the gas station and started throwing hands. A lot of people clown both of them for the fight because of how bad their squabble was. But Rico said he was trying to slap Mister around a little bit because he still loves him and he ain't want to actually hurt him. After they threw down, it was all love between them. Durk and Lil Mister rep different sides of one of the most brutal gang wars in history, but Mister was still open to working with him. He told Zach TV back in 2017 that they were going to link up, but it would just have to be at the right time. If Durk and Mister hopped on a track together, it would have put Mister right back in the spotlight, and he might even be on the same level as his cousin is right now. But unfortunately, it never happened. And instead, Lil Mister was murdered on the same block he repped his whole life. In March 2019, Mister was on the street when a shooter rolled through and shot him in the head. He was rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center for treatment, but by the time he got there, it was too late, and Mister was tragically pronounced dead at just 24 years old. After it happened, Rico Reckless told DJ Vlad that Mister was way too famous to still be hanging out in the hood. No Lacking was one of the first drill tracks to blow up, and it turned Mister into a Chicago star overnight. Making it in the rap game and leaving the streets behind is the dream for a lot of artists. But Rico says a lot of dudes think that if you're not on the block every day, then you're not real. It seems like Mister got caught up in the street mentality and didn't want to abandon the block, and unfortunately, it cost him his life. Mister was one of the most influential dudes in the city, and FBG Duck shouted him out on the track Chicago Legends and rapped, "You know I ain't ending this shit without talking about Lil Mister. I just be thinking, damn, lil bro, how the fuck you let them niggas get you? Boy, you started no lacking. Why the fuck you ain't have your pistol? I just want to send my condolences out to his mother and his sister. You 100 with me forever. You gon' always be official." Durk never really spoke on Lil Mister's death, but he allegedly rapped about him on the track Take Drugs and said, "And I ride for the street niggas before my blood cousin. And he was an op, but he was a motherfucker. Got birthed together, we was going to the doctors. Broken cribs together, we was stealing copper. I should have known you was a cop when we was playing cops and robbers. For example, you told my mama that I robbed a barber." Some people think Durk still had love for Lil Mister, even though they rep different gangs. But Durk's homies ain't hesitate to clown him after he died. King Von previewed a track with Polo G called Phil Jackson, where he took a shot at Lil Mister and rapped, "Your main bitch, I probably hit her. And your homie sister. Even though that's folks' cousin, man, fuck Lil Mister." What's interesting about the situation though is that on the official release, Von's verse was changed and he ain't name dropped Lil Mister. On the official version, he raps, "Your main bitch, I probably hit her, and your homie sister. Even though that's folks' cousin, man, fuck your homie sister." It's not clear why the verse was changed or who made the call to get Mister's name taken off. But according to J Hood,
nigga, Von did kill Durk cousin.
There's no evidence to back the story up, but Von was definitely active before he was killed in 2020. The police have tied him to at least 3 different murder cases in Chicago, but there's no documents or anything linking Von to Lil Mister's death. Mimo 600 and Mister definitely had static, and rumors say his homie Just Blow 600 was the one who pulled the trigger. After Lil Mister's death, Mimo was on IG Live with Just Blow and told him,
"Go and wipe that nigga nose, Blow."
Fans in the comments asked about Mister's death, and Mimo told the fans they was the police and that he ain't know anything about the situation. Mister popped off when the drill scene was just starting, and at one point, it looked like he was really gonna make it out of the hood when Soulja Boy allegedly signed Lil Mister to his SODMG label in 2013. It's not clear what went down behind the scenes, but after Mister got out of prison, he started airing Soulja Boy out on social media for being a fraud and not actually signing him. Then he dropped a diss track called No Heart and raps, "Why these pussy niggas acting hard? Fuck a Soulja Boy, he foo-foo, he a fraud. Word around, he stealing niggas bops. These labels selling dreams to a star. Watch me crank that Glock and let it rock." There was rumors that Mister had finally signed a distribution deal with the label right before he died, but his ops caught him before he really had the chance to make it out of the city. He was famous in Chicago, and all his ops knew where he stayed, but he never blew up in the industry like other drill legends and couldn't afford a mansion out in California or Atlanta like Keith and Durk. Instead, he stayed on the same block he came up with.
Shoot, that's a lot. So they said King Von was a suspect. They, put Mimo 600 in there, all types of stuff. Well, New documents in a federal case has hit. Will Kevon be named in this or what? Well, for time purposes, we're just gonna go over there to Instagram to Remo. Shout out to my guy Remo. Okay, it says 6 people from Face World 079 have been charged with the murder of Chicago rapper Little Mister. Okay, and it goes to break down their indictment. And I said Rico. Did they catch a Rico? Yeah, so because they are Space World Street Gang, a criminal organization whose leaders, members, and associates. Sheesh. Yo, racketeer, yeah, it's a Rico for sure. All right, so multiple murders are involved in this, okay? But we just gonna get into why we're here, okay? Did they get charged with the murder of Lil Mister? And I had looked it up before I came up in here. Here we go. So on or about March 15, 2019, defendant Dante Harper shot and killed Antoine Fields, also known as Mr. Co-conspirator 3, who is deceased, drove Harper during the shooting. Sheesh. So it wasn't Vaughn. It was allegedly Dante Harper. So we see already some of the co-conspirators on this case is deceased because co-conspirator 3 is deceased. That's going to be an interesting one to watch play out. But hey, that just goes to show blaming people a little too early or the suspect. We don't be know what be going on for real because we don't know everybody up in these sectors. And just like this one, King Von can't add that one to the trap sheet. I wonder if Trap Lil Ross gonna add that and say no, they got it wrong. I don't know, but we'll see how it plays out. I just saw it and was like, dang, that is crazy. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Now pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. Catch y'all in the next one. Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot because my slots be filling up fast. Come join the Truth Team on Patreon. All documents that I use for my content is available to the members. So y'all come tap in with the Truth Team on Patreon. What's up, Truth Team? I am here, okay? Back to get a touch of love. Yes, I'm at Touch of Love Massage Shop, okay? Now listen, I've been getting my massages through Touch of Love for years, even before it was a shop to come to. But let me show you around. And then I got to get ready because I'm feeling a little tense. And let me tell you, if you work in like call centers, streamers, YouTubers, sitting at that desk all the time, you definitely need to be tapping in to get your massage. So let's take a tour. So it was located in a nice business building. The suite was set up real comfortably. It was like to the back and the candles was burning. The aromatherapy was definitely there. Okay. So I had to get undressed and I'm like, yo, I gotta get all the way undressed. But anyway, like I said, being getting massages, Nakia is awesome at what she does. And let me tell y'all, them hands are blessed, okay? I got the full body massage, including, okay, the hot stones. And when I say that hour went so fast, I even went to sleep. And I always go to sleep during massage for some reason. But yeah, definitely needed that because y'all know I had a night ahead of me, okay? Guys, I'm Nakia. I am the owner-operator of Touch of Love Massage Services. I always start with people. I start with the information of what massage is. So massage is the manipulation of muscles. Exercise is the manipulation of muscles. The only difference is we are manually using our hands to do those activities.
So a lot of people look at massage as a luxury when really it's a health necessity. So I'm more on the medical side of things. So if you're experiencing any pain of any sort, muscles is 90% of pain, so I would recommend you to come and get a massage.
How can they follow you?
I do have my business page, Touch of Love Massage Services, on Instagram. I have Touch of Love Massage Services on Facebook, and if you want to set an appointment with me, you can look me up on Setmore. It's an app platform online where you can book appointments.
Hey, there you have it. And y'all, I feel like a new woman, but now it's time to parties. I'll catch y'all on the next one.